my radiant explorers of the universe. This is Maya Cat, back with another episode of Astrology Blog, where we unravel mysteries big and small. Today we are decoding the Aries Hope horoscope for September 2025. This horoscope is truly special and it is going to leave you feeling inspired and ready to take on the world. As always, I've brought along my brilliant co-host, Brian, to guide us through the details. So, grab your favorite drink, or maybe a snack, and let him whisk you away. Brian, the mic is yours.
Thanks, Maya. You always know how to spark curiosity. Let's uncover exactly how these astral alignments will shape our paths and why embracing change could lead to magic. Aries, the cosmic reckoning. When the ram becomes the storm. Aries, fiery, fearless, firstborn of the zodiac, you who charge into life like a comet with a grudge, who wear your passion like a crown and your impatience like a battle scar. You who were never meant to whisper when you were born to roar. Well, listen closely, warrior, because in September 2025, the universe has decided to fight on your side. This is not just a month, it is a karmic portal, flung open with the kind of celestial drama usually reserved for divine interventions and Netflix finales. Masks are ripped off, shadows are exposed, and the cosmic rulebook has been updated with one ironclad law: thou shalt not mess with an Aries, not with words, not with deeds, not even with a sideways glance. Because karma, that elegant silent assassin, has taken up residence in your corner, and it does not forgive. Any ill will cast your way, it will return, faster than your morning coffee kicks in. Every insult, every manipulation, every petty jab aimed at your spirit will boomerang back to its sender with the precision of a guided missile. And you, Aries, you won't even have to lift a finger. You'll simply stand there, radiating that natural, unbothered glow while the universe handles the rest. Because now you're not just a sign, you're a conduit of cosmic justice. Your energy is shielded, your path is lit, and your guardian angel, oh, they're not just watching, they're on duty, armed with divine receipts and a zero-tolerance policy for fools. Saturn turns retrograde, September 1st. The universe hits rewind on the 1st of September. Saturn, the stern taskmaster, the keeper of karmic ledgers, begins its retrograde journey through Pisces, slipping into your 12th house like a detective uncovering buried secrets. This is not a quiet shift. This is the cosmic court reopening old cases, those hidden betrayals, the silent sabotage, the years of emotional debt no one thought would ever be collected. From this day forward, the universe begins its cosmic audit. And guess who's on the audit list? Everyone who ever tried to undermine you, envy you, or quietly wish you'd just stop being so damn bright. Saturn in Pisces doesn't deliver thunder, it delivers erasure. It strips away influence, access, and the ability to manipulate others. It doesn't scream, it simply uninvites the offenders from your reality. Suddenly that friend who always spoke ill of you behind your back, their social circle turns cold. That colleague who stole your ideas and passed them off as their own, they're caught in a plagiarism scandal, naturally. The relative who weaponized guilt to control you, now met with silence, distance, and the quiet collapse of their emotional leverage. And you, Aries, you don't plot, you don't retaliate, you simply exist. And in your presence, falsehoods unravel. Your intuition sharpens like a blade. You can feel the fakes now. The liars, the jealous ones, the emotional vampires, all of them suddenly look transparent, like someone turned on a blacklight in a room full of invisible ink. The weight you've carried, the tension, the constant need to prove yourself begins to dissolve. Daily life, once a battlefield, starts to flow again. This isn't luck, it's pressure release. The burden wasn't yours to carry, it was projected onto you. And now the projectors are losing power. So remember, anyone who tries to squeeze you in September, they'll only squeeze themselves, right to the edge of their own undoing. Mars square Jupiter, September 4th. The diplomatic war by the 4th. Mars, your ruling planet, that glorious god of war, forms a tense square with Jupiter in Cancer. But here's the twist. Mars is in Libra, the sign of diplomacy, balance, and passive-aggressive compliments. So instead of charging in with a sword, you're entering the arena with a smile, a well-placed compliment, and a hidden dagger up your sleeve. This transit activates your 4th and 7th houses, your home, family, and partnerships. And it's here that the universe draws a line in the sand. Your boundaries are not negotiable. Anyone who tries to help by criticizing, controlling, or offering unsolicited advice about your life, especially your love life, will face instant karmic recoil. That meddling co-worker who tried to stir drama at work now finds themselves in the drama with no way out. The so-called wise friend who constantly undermines your parenting suddenly loses authority with their own children. The family member who weaponized guilt to keep you small, now met with cold silence from the very people they once manipulated. This is not punishment, this is exposure. The mask of "I'm just trying to help" slips, revealing the control, the jealousy, the quiet resentment beneath. And once it's seen, it can't be unseen. But how do you respond, Aries? With silence, with grace, with the power of disengagement. You don't argue, you don't explain, you simply step back. And in that quiet retreat, the aggressor is left alone with their own emotions, no one to project onto, no one to blame. It's like cutting the puppet strings and watching the puppet fall. Your guardian angel still right there, still watching, still whispering. Let them dig their own grave, you just keep walking. Lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 7th, the ultraviolet truth. On the 7th, the moon darkens in Pisces, bringing a total lunar eclipse to your 12th house, the realm of secrets, the subconscious, and all that has been hidden. This is not a dramatic explosion, it's a silent unveiling. Imagine someone turning on an ultraviolet light in a room full of invisible stains. Suddenly, everything that was once hidden, envy, deceit, emotional dishonesty, glows in the dark. Those who pretended to be your friend, they begin to slip. A snide comment here, a poorly disguised jab there. The one who competed with you from the shadows accidentally reveals their jealousy in a joke. The one who carried guilt but never confessed finds themselves in a situation where everyone knows but no one says a word, because words are no longer needed. The silence speaks volumes. And those who built their peace on your suffering, they are isolated not by your doing, by the universe's. The 9th house, the house of higher truth, doesn't humiliate, it removes. And so the schemers are left alone with the mess they created, with no way to spin it, no way to escape. Meanwhile, you, Aries, feel a profound lightness, like a veil has lifted. Toxic ties dissolve, emotional leeches vanish, the guilt you carried for others' actions, gone. You no longer have to justify your strength, your fire, your right to exist fully. The space around you clears, not with drama, but with stillness. And in that stillness, what remains is real. What remains is yours. Mercury Kazimi in Virgo, September 13th. The mind awakens 6 days after the eclipse. Mercury, the planet of mind, message, and mastery, enters the heart of the sun in Virgo, a rare phenomenon known as Kazimi. This is not just clarity, this is laser-focused genius. The fog has lifted, the noise has stopped. And now your intellect operates at divine frequency, where others are stumbling, confused, misspeaking, collapsing under the weight of their own lies. You are crystal clear, your thoughts are sharp, your words are precise, your decisions are unshakable. This is the moment you gather the pieces. Who am I? Who is with me? What comes next? And the answers come not from doubt, but from deep, unwavering knowing. For those still playing karmic games against you, chaos reigns, miscommunication, work conflicts, even psychosomatic stress, because the 6th house, now activated, punishes those who built their stability on your instability. The caring workaholic who drained your energy, now facing burnout. The wise manipulator, their systems collapse. But for you, Aries, clean deals, successful interviews, connections that turn into real support. You finally see, not just with your eyes, but with your soul, who is aligned with your truth. And Mercury, in its golden moment, cements these decisions into the architecture of your fate. What you build now will hold. What you speak now will stand. Solar eclipse in Virgo, September 21st, the silent reboot. On the 21st, a partial solar eclipse in Virgo activates your 6th house. Your health, your routines, your daily life. This is not a crash, it is a silent system update. The universe reboots your internal software, removing viruses, clearing cache, and installing a new, more powerful operating system. Everything that didn't serve you, bad habits, draining relationships, financial leaks, simply stops working. And what remains? Strength, stability, flow. Money returns to those who never stole it. Ideas, recognition, influence, everything taken from you now avoids the thieves like a curse. They lose jobs, they lose trust, they drown in bureaucracy. But you feel the natural return, not through miracles, but through justice. Payments arrive, debts are repaid, small projects yield unexpected returns. Your daily grind begins to mean something. And in your personal life, the fake connections fall away. The ones who were there out of habit, not heart, vanish. In their place come people of integrity, honest, grounded, mature, not drama, not games, just realness. The kind of presence that lets you rest, lets you be soft, lets you not be the warrior for once. Because even Aries needs a sanctuary, and now you have one. The final word, you are not the storm, you are the calm after. So here it is, Aries. September 2025 is not just a turning point, it is your coronation. The battle is over, not because you won, but because the enemy's disappeared. The noise is gone, the struggle has ended, and in its place, silence, stability, sovereignty. You don't have to fight anymore, you don't have to prove anything, you don't have to explain. The universe has spoken, your guardian angel is smiling, and your karma, it's not coming, it's already here.
And that's a wrap, my starry friends. The universe has endless possibilities waiting for you, you just need to reach out and grab them. If you loved this episode, give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more insights, and join the conversation in the comments. Until next time, stay fearless, stay fabulous, and keep shining like the supernova you are. Meow, off.